everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Miss Nightmare. Hope you guys are ready to listen to some Valentine's Day theme horror stories. The Love Unseen Quaint Victorian House. Night the camera pans over a dimly lit, quaint Victorian house, shrouded in mist. Inside, the decor is a blend of modern and antique, with photographs of a happy couple, Emily and Alex, adorning the walls. Emily, late 20s, with a love for the mysterious, sits on an antique couch, flipping through an old, leather-bound book. A storm rages outside, the wind howling like the whispers of the past. Valentine's Day. A time for love even beyond the grave. A knock echoes through the house. Emily looks up, puzzled. The clock strikes midnight. Another knock, more insistent this time. Victorian house. Hallway. Night Emily approaches the door, the wood creaking beneath her steps. She reaches for the handle, heart racing. Victorian house. Night she opens the door. A blast of cold air, no one there. Only the storm, its fury unabated. Emily, hello? Her voice is swallowed by the storm. Then, from the shadows, a figure emerges. A man, dressed in clothes from another era. Emily, startled, who are you? The ghost, for he's not of the living, steps into the light. He is handsome, with a sorrowful gaze. His eyes lock onto Emily's. Ghost, I am James. Once a lover, now a spirit. Emily steps back, disbelief and fear mingling. Emily, why are you here? James, to find my lost love, Eleanor. It's said that on Valentine's Day, the veil between worlds is thinnest. I must find her before dawn or wait another year. Emily, moved by his tale, decides to help. Victorian house. Living room. Night they sit at the table, a candle flickering between them. James tells Emily of his love for Eleanor, how they were torn apart by tragedy on Valentine's Day a century ago. Emily will find her, James. They begin a seance, calling out to Eleanor. The candle flickers wildly, then extinguishes. A cold wind sweeps through the room. A soft, ethereal voice fills the air. James looks around, hope a light in his eyes. James, Eleanor, my love. A ghostly figure materializes, her form gaining clarity. It's Eleanor, as beautiful as the day she was lost to James. They reach for each other, hands nearly touching. Eleanor, I've been waiting for you. The clock begins to chime, signaling the approach of dawn. Eleanor's form begins to fade. James pleading, stay with me. Eleanor smiling sadly, our love is timeless. Remember, as the last chime echoes, Eleanor disappears. James turns to Emily, gratitude and sorrow in his gaze. James, thank you, Emily. Because of you, I found peace. With a final grateful look, James fades away, leaving Emily alone but touched by the power of love beyond death. Victorian house. Living room. Dawn Emily watches the sunrise. The storm cleared. She feels a warmth, as if the love shared between James and Eleanor lingers, a testament to their eternal bond. Emily to herself, happy Valentine's Day. Fade out. Victorian house. Garden. The next morning, the first rays of sunlight pierce through the morning fog, bathing the Victorian house in a soft golden light. The garden, still whispering secrets of the previous night's promises, is serene and untouched. Victorian house. Kitchen morning Emily is up early, inspired and filled with a sense of purpose. She brews coffee, the aroma filling the kitchen, as she pens down notes in a journal. Her experiences have ignited a desire to document the house's history and its spectral visitors. Emily, too, herself, James and Eleanor's story, deserves to be shared, a love that transcends time. She sketches a plan to research the history of the house, to find more about its previous inhabitants, and to explore the possibility of other spirits needing peace. Victorian house. Study, day surrounded by old books, newspaper clippings, and online archives, Emily delves into the past. She discovers tales of love, loss, and echoes of the past that still linger within the walls of the house. Alex entering. What have you found? Emily, excitedly, so much, Alex. This house, it's a beacon for those who love deeply. James and Eleanor were just the beginning. They share a moment of realization that their home is not just a place of residence, but a sanctuary for stories untold. Victorian house. Garden. Evening, Emily and Alex decide to honor the past by planting a garden dedicated to James and Eleanor, and all the lovers who have walked its grounds. Each flower, each stone, tells a story of love eternal. Emily, this is for them, for us, for all who believe in love beyond death. The camera pulls away, the garden a vibrant testament to the house's legacy. The Victorian architecture standing proudly against the twilight sky. Victorian house. Living room. Night, the day ends with Emily and Alex sitting by the fire, the journal between them. Emily writes the last words of their Valentine's Day adventure, a vow to keep the stories of the house alive. Emily, and so, our story becomes a part of its history, a chapter in the endless tale of love. They lean back, the fire casting a warm glow on their faces. A house silent but for the sound of their breathing and the crackle of the fire. Alex softly. Who knows what other stories await us here? We have a lifetime to find out. Fade us as the screen fades to black. The audience is left with a sense of continuity. The feeling that love, in its many forms, binds us across the ages, making us part of something greater than ourselves. The Victorian house stands not just as a structure of wood and stone, but as a monument to the power of love, a beacon for those whose love stories are yet to be told. The end, this script combines the elements of mystery, love beyond death, and the continuation of life stories within the walls of a Victorian house. It encapsulates the essence of Valentine's Day, not just as a celebration of love in the present, but as a homage to the enduring and timeless nature of truth. Through Emily and Alex's journey, the script explores themes of connection,